It's midnight. The house is quiet. Dinner was hours ago, and you're not hungry. Not really. So why are you standing in front of the open refrigerator staring into the light? You don't even know what you're looking for. If you've ever lived that scene, and almost everyone has, here's the first thing you need to hear. Nothing is wrong with you. Because in that moment, you weren't hungry for food. You were hungry for something else. Food was simply the closest thing that seemed able to provide it. In 2003, researcher Mary Dallman uncovered part of the machinery behind this. When you're under stress, not the sharp, immediate kind, but the low-grade, never-ending kind, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. And chronic cortisol does something sneaky. It turns up the volume on exactly the foods most likely to comfort you. Sugar. Fat. Highly rewarding foods become magnetic. Your brain, under stress, starts steering you toward the donut. And here's why you can't simply will your way past it. When you eat those rich, sweet, fatty foods, they actually work. For a little while, they genuinely quiet the body's stress response. You feel calmer, soothed, relieved. The comfort isn't imaginary, it's real biology. You were never weak standing in front of that refrigerator. You were trying to self-medicate with the only tool your nervous system had learned to trust. Now here's the cruel mismatch. Your stress system was designed for short bursts of danger. A predator in the grass, a sudden threat. Cortisol rises. You survive. The danger passes. The system shuts off. But modern stress isn't a lion. It's the unanswered email, the bill you keep worrying about. The problem that follows you home is a low hum that never fully stops. So the cortisol lingers, and a body soaked in chronic stress becomes increasingly drawn toward comfort food. Not once in a while, every day. Where did this pattern come from? Long before you had words, a baby cries, what arrives? Warmth, safety, food. The discomfort fades, and that lesson repeats thousands of times before a child forms a single lasting memory. The nervous system learns something powerful. When everything feels wrong, food helps make it right. Then childhood often reinforces it. A scraped knee gets a cookie. A difficult day earns a treat. Without meaning to, the people who loved you may have taught you that food is how feelings get handled. So what? You're broken? Doomed to lose to your own biology forever? No, because here's the twist that changes everything. You were aiming your willpower at the food, and the food was never the real problem. You can't solve loneliness by resisting ice cream. Resisting ice cream doesn't touch loneliness. You can't solve exhaustion by arguing with a craving. The craving isn't the source. You weren't failing. You were aiming at the wrong target. The real solution is gentler. Start by naming what's actually there. Pause. Ask the honest question. Then answer it. I'm not hungry. I'm lonely. I'm exhausted. I'm anxious about tomorrow. I'm overwhelmed. Just name it. Because a feeling, once recognized and allowed to exist, behaves differently than one you're trying to escape. Emotions move in waves, they rise, they peak. And if you don't keep feeding them, they eventually fall. Most cravings don't last forever. Many begin fading within 20 minutes. You don't have to win an all-night battle. You only have to ride one wave, then watch yourself survive it. The second step is building a real toolbox. If the feeling is loneliness, the tool might be connection. A phone call, a text, a conversation. If it's exhaustion, the answer may be sleep. If it's stress, the answer might be movement. A walk, a stretch, a few slow breaths. Anything that tells your body the danger has passed. Food is often faster, but faster isn't the same as better. Food can distract from the feeling. The right tool actually addresses it. And on the nights you reach for food anyway, and there will be nights, don't turn it into a crime. The real damage is rarely the cookie. It's the shame that follows. The shame creates more pain. The pain creates another craving. And the cycle continues. So skip the trial. Tell yourself the truth. I was tired. I reached for an old comfort. That's human. My next choice is still mine. That small act of self-compassion is often what prevents one cookie from becoming the entire night. Because the craving was never a command. It was a message, a signal from a part of you that needed care. And you don't answer a message by eating it.